Hello everyone, I'm teacher Manolo Taos, your virtual math teacher for week number 4. Our topic, solving problems involving quadrilaterals. In this video, I will be discussing points to remember and activity 1 of the math module on page 12 and page 13 under the MELC's solve problems involving parallelograms, trapezoids, and kites. But before that, let us have first a recall on what we have learned on week 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I have here properties of quadrilaterals. So what are you going to do is to give the name of the quadrilateral. Okay, so I'll give you enough time to answer this. Please pause the video, then answer. So you will give the name of the quadrilateral, mention each properties here. Okay, okay, time's up. So I hope you have answered already. So in number 1, it is stated here. Let us check your answers, by the way. Opposite sides are equal and parallel. Opposite angles are equal. Adjacent angles are supplementary. Diagonals bisect each other. So the answer here is parallelogram. Okay, that's correct. Okay, so the figure is this one. Number 2. Okay, all sides are equal. Opposite angles are equal. Adjacent angles are supplementary. Diagonals are perpendicular bisector of each other. The answer is rhombus. Correct. And this is the figure. Okay. Number 3. Opposite sides are equal. All angles are equal to 90 degrees. Diagonals are of equal length. Diagonals are bisector of each other. The answer is rectangle. Correct. Okay, and this is again the figure, the illustration. And lastly, all sides are equal. All angles are equal to 90 degrees. Diagonals are equal. Diagonals are perpendicular bisector to each other. The answer is yes, it is square. Okay, so I hope you got it 4 correct. Okay, so I hope you are now refreshed about the properties of parallelograms because it is needed in solving problems involving parallelograms. Okay, so the theorems and postulates are also needed in order for us to identify what are the congruent parts. Okay, next, you must also know how to illustrate each figure. Okay, it is very important also so that you can visualize what is the problem is. And you must also know the formulas in solving perimeters and area. Okay, so here is example number 1. Quadrilateral math is a parallelogram. Find side MA. So with this type of question, there must be a figure. Okay, so there is no more need for you to illustrate. Okay, so in this one, properties of parallelogram are needed. You know the opposite sides of a parallelogram are congruent. Okay, so let us set this opposite side equal to one another. So for example, this one, the opposite is the side MH, the opposite side is 80. Therefore, they are congruent. Okay, so this one is not needed in solving for x, but it will be used to solve for the side MA. Okay, so this is the solution. Side MH is congruent to side TA. Reason, opposite sides are congruent. Okay, let us substitute 6x minus 10, that is MH, 3x plus 5, that is TA. Okay, then next, using addition property, we will add both sides in order to eliminate this one. Okay, so this will be cancelled out. Okay, next, our problem is 3x. So using subtraction property, okay, this will be cancelled out. Okay, so this is now 3x is equal to 15. So divide it by 3, so x is equal to 5. So x is 5. We can now solve for this one. Okay, so side MA is equal to 2x minus 3. Then let us going to substitute 2 times the value of x is 5, okay, minus 3. Okay, then 2 times 5 is 10 minus 3. The answer is 7 units. So here is example number 2. Quadrilateral love is a parallelogram. The measure of angle V is equal to 4x degrees and the measure of angle E is equal to the quantity 2x plus 18 degrees. Find the measure of angle O. So with this, you need to illustrate the problem. Okay, so the problem is illustrated already. So love, L-O-V-E, okay, angle V is here, correct, and the other angle is on E, correct. Okay, so with this, it requires again the properties of a parallelogram, but this time consecutive angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. So these two angles are supplementary. These two angles are supplementary because they're consecutive, and this one, and also these two angles. Okay, so as you can see, there is no indicated measurement for angle O, and that is the required. But take note that the opposite angles of a parallelogram are congruent, so we will use that property. Okay, so this is the solution. The measure of angle V plus the measure of angle E is equal to 180 degrees. When we say supplementary angles, okay, these are angles, two angles whose sum is 180 degrees. Okay, so let us substitute the values of angle V is 4x and angle E is 2x plus 18, okay, equals 180. Okay, so combine like terms, so this is now 6x, and this one, by using a subtraction property again, okay, this is now cancelled out. Okay, so this is cancelled out. So next we have 6x is equal to 180 minus 18 is 162. Then let us divide this by 6. Okay, so if we will divide this by 6, the answer will be 27. The value of x is 27, not a degree. Okay, so this is not cheat. The x has no measurement. Okay, so it is an error. Okay, so x is equal to 27 only. There is no degree. Then We will now solve for angle O, which is congruent to the opposite side. Okay, this one. So angle O is the opposite of angle E, therefore they are congruent, and if they are congruent, they have equal measure. Okay, so opposite angles are congruent. So 2x plus 18, then let us substitute 2x by 27 plus 18. So 2 times 27, that is 54, plus 18, 72. So the answer is 72 degrees. Okay, so that's all for today. So if you have still questions, clarifications, just ask your mathematics teacher. Okay, so thanks for watching. Bye bye.